On August 12th, a bombshell announcement came out of Shanghai. At a forum on financial AI, Huawei unveiled a breakthrough achievement in AI inference technology. According to multiple sources, this new tech could dramatically reduce the Chinese AI industry's dependence on a critical component, a component often called the main artery of AI systems. I'm talking about HBM, or high bandwidth memory. So, what is really going on here? And why is this move by Huawei not just a tech release, but a direct counterattack against Western tech hegemony? In today's video, we're doing a deep dive. First, let's get on the same page about what HBM is and why it has become such a painful choke point for China's AI industry. You can think of HBM as the data superhighway for an AI system. It provides ultra-high data transfer speeds, which are absolutely critical for processing enormous AI models like ChatGPT. As we know, when large models run, they need to process a massive amount of parameters and data. If the data transfer speed can't keep up, the AI system will lag, respond slowly, and stutter. It's like an athlete's arteries are clogged. No matter how strong the muscles are, they can't perform. And this is precisely a key link in the strategic containment that Western countries, particularly the United States, are waging against China in the tech sphere. Right now, the global HBM market is locked down by a few international giants: SK Hynix, Samsung Electronics, and Micron Technology. Between the three of them, they control over 95% of the market. This is a near-absolute monopoly. What's even more severe is that China's AI industry relies on imported HBM for a staggering 90% of its needs, while domestic substitution is less than 5%. It's as if an entire nation's AI heart is forced to rely on a blood bank designed and controlled by others. The West leverages this absolute technological and market advantage to build invisible walls, attempting to cut off the very nutrients of China's technological development at the most fundamental level. Even more alarming, HBM prices have skyrocketed. The spot price for HBM3 chips in early 2025 saw a staggering 300% surge compared to early 2024. This isn't just about supply and demand. It's a reflection of tech hegemony, manipulating the global supply chain and abusing pricing power. It directly causes the cost of AI inference to remain punishingly high, severely constraining the development of China's AI sector. This is, without a doubt, another precision strike in the West's campaign against China's tech progress, an attempt to stifle innovation through economic means where technology alone might fail. However, the HBM monopoly is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure you've all seen the recent news briefs about the US imposing high tariffs on multiple countries around the world. This is brazen trade bullying, plain and simple, and it's completely shameless. It doesn't matter if you're an ally or not. If the US thinks you're getting a good deal, you're going to get hit with these devastating tariffs. The ridiculous part is that one of the first to be hit hard was the Philippines, a supposed US ally. Semiconductor exports make up half of the Philippines' total exports, and the US is its most important market. This self-serving, beggar-thy-neighbor mentality not only chills its allies to the bone, but also exposes the reckless destruction of global supply chains hidden behind the America First slogan. In such a hostile and uncertain external environment, Chinese tech companies have no choice but to pursue self-reliance and forge their own path of innovation. Huawei's latest AI breakthrough is a direct response to this geopolitical pressure, a strategic counterattack that uses technology to break the blockade and intelligence to counter hegemony. So, what kind of magic has Huawei pulled out of its hat this time? According to insiders, Huawei's solution follows a deeply integrated strategy combining hardware reconstruction with software intelligence. This actually aligns perfectly with a previous statement by Huawei's founder, Ren Zhengfei. He once said, "Our single chips are still a generation behind the US, but we use mathematics to make up for physics, non-Moore's law approaches to supplement Moore's law, and cluster computing to compensate for single-chip performance, achieving practical results." This might sound a bit abstract, but the logic is crystal clear. If you can't catch up on single-chip performance in the short term, then innovate on the system architecture. Use cluster computing to make up for the shortcomings of a single chip. This is a completely new way of thinking, a departure from the Western path of Moore's law. Specifically, Huawei can likely use supernode cascading to build super AI servers, then combine them with nanosecond-level communication networks and intelligent scheduling systems to achieve full-dimensional optimization of computing power, connectivity, and memory. It's like this: a single chip is a regular car. Instead of trying to build one supercar, Huawei has connected hundreds of regular cars into an intelligent, high-speed rail system. This system has an ultra-fast network and smart scheduling. While each individual car isn't the fastest, the operational efficiency of the entire system can match or even surpass the supercar. This is systemic innovation. It solves the data transfer bottleneck imposed by HBM from the architectural level, thereby fundamentally reducing the reliance on HBM itself. And this isn't coming out of nowhere. Huawei has a deep track record in AI inference. Previously, its Cloud Matrix 384 supernode demonstrated excellent performance when deploying the DeepSeek V3/R1 model. And Huawei's EMS service, by pooling VRAM and DRAM, successfully reduced the number of NPUs needed for deploying the Panga 5.0 large model by 50% and slashed the first token latency in inference by 80%. All of this provided a solid technological foundation for this latest breakthrough. It's proof of Huawei's capabilities and shows that China's tech sector is blazing a new trail on a road that has been blockaded. Many of you might be wondering, why would Huawei choose a financial AI inference forum to make such a critical announcement? The reason is simple. The finance industry is the ultimate testbed for AI inference. High-frequency trading, where every millisecond counts, and intelligent risk control, which demands flawless precision, place the strictest requirements on a technology's real-time performance, stability, reliability, and cost-effectiveness. And the pilot project conducted jointly by Huawei and China UnionPay delivered a nearly perfect report card. In the voice of the customer business scenario, the UCM technology compressed customer complaint analysis time from the original 20 minutes down to an astonishing 10 seconds, a 125-fold increase in inference speed. More importantly, this solution achieved the original performance using only 1/3 of the HBM resources, cutting hardware costs by 35%. This isn't just a performance breakthrough. It's a massive leap in commercial value. It proves that Chinese AI can take a completely different path, one that is more efficient, more accessible, and less constrained by others. Third-party test data shows that UCM technology increases TPS by 2 to 22 times in long-sequence scenarios, with particularly outstanding performance for MO models. On the Ascend 384 supercluster, the single-card decode throughput exceeded 1920 tokens/s, while power consumption was only 60% of comparable solutions. This demonstrates a huge advantage over mainstream international options in terms of both power and cost. Even more exciting, Huawei announced that it will open-source the UCM technology in the Moqing community this September. The significance of this move goes far beyond the technology itself. It means a self-contained domestic AI ecosystem is rapidly forming. The drop in inference costs will drive the democratization of AI, and the global computing power landscape is about to be reshaped. Huawei predicts that with continued optimization of DDR memory access technology, by 2026, its domestic inference solutions will match the performance of the NVIDIA H100 at only half the cost. This would completely alter the global power structure of AI computing. Huawei's UCM technology not only reconstructs the technological paradigm for AI inference, but will also accelerate the deepening of the intelligent economy. While the global AI industry is trapped in a double squeeze of HBM production capacity and cost, Huawei is offering a way to leapfrog the competition. This philosophy of using flexibility to overcome rigidity, breaking through hardware limitations with algorithmic innovation, and replacing single-point breakthroughs with an open-source ecosystem, may be the key for China's AI industry to transition from a follower to a leader. Under the spotlight of the Financial AI Forum, UCM technology didn't just showcase Huawei's technical prowess. It painted a new picture of democratized AI. It sends a message to the world: tech hegemony cannot stop innovation. Blockades only inspire greater resilience.